So this is about this lunatic. We're not going back. Al Green slams white congresswoman who called him a racial slur and pushed a wild conspiracy that the cane that he waved at Trump hid a gun. Yeah, no shit. Texas Congressman Al Green said he usually ignores the insults or slurs he receives while walking through the airports or going out to dinner. Those have only multiplied after his impromptu protest last month during a joint speech to Congress by Felon 34, Felon 47. Green's walking cane, which he waved furiously during the president's address, has become a symbol of the resistance to the Trump agenda, and it has made Green a target both inside and outside the halls of Congress. On Monday, one of his colleagues, Republican Tennessee Representative Diana Harshbarger, alleged that the cane was just a prop and in fact may have concealed a firearm. She also appeared to call Green, 77 years old, a boy, while discussing the Democrats' protest of Trump's speech. U.S. Representative Al Green, Democrat of Texas, and Diana Harshbarger, Republican of Tennessee. Sorry, that was for the photos. For Green, that was a slur too far. He recalled how dehumanizing it was to hear his father called a boy and his mother a girl by racist whites. Remember, he's an octogenarian, so he's got a long memory. It was said to demean, to denigrate. It was said so you would know your place in society, he said Tuesday at a press conference, flanked by Houston area civic and religious leaders. It's not about Al Green, the congressman continued. We cannot allow for the normalization of these slurs. He decided to speak out this time because it was a member of Congress who used the slur, he said. This was said over the airways, he said. This is an attempt to normalize this type of slur, wittingly or unwittingly. President Trump has set the tone and the tenor, and it meanders all the way down, said Green. That's true, it does. All the way down. All the way down. So, Green also addressed claims by Harshbarger and the Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert that he didn't need the cane. Boebert asserted in an interview last month, if that gold-plated cane isn't a pimp cane, I don't know what is. You racist cunt, man. I mean, if I had a friend who said that, I would have just instinctively slapped her. Just instinctively slapped her. What a fucking ignorant thing to say. His pimp cane, huh? Why don't you go give somebody a hand job at a play? I mean, that's what you're good at. Or not very good, maybe. You didn't keep him. My cane is always with me, and there's some who believe this cane has a weapon in it, Green said. I'm almost reluctant to say it doesn't. Oh my God, I love this guy. Love him. The congressman addressed the threats he routinely receives, adding, if I don't have police with me, then I'm going to have to defend myself. He asked a nearby photographer attending the press conference to authenticate that the cane was just that. No secret compartments concealing a weapon were found. This is a cane. I am ambulatory, but I do find this is quite beneficial while I'm climbing stairs, said Green, referring to his cane as his comforter. I'm going to tell you, man, leave this old man alone. These bitches have no shame. No shame. Green said he was retiring the cane he waved at Trump during the president's speech to Congress. We persons of goodwill have to understand that this isn't simple as a cane and a comment, the congressman continued, returning to the condemnation of the slur used against him. He noted how it dates back to the 1600s, when blacks were first brought to what would become the United States. Boy was a way to classify a permanent, identifiable, subservient caste of people. Let me say that all over again. He said that it dates back to the 1600s when blacks were first brought. Boy was a way to classify a permanent, identifiable, subservient caste of people. You're born into it, you live into it, and you die into it, he said. We are not going back to a caste system. We've suffered too long, fought too hard for us to retreat back to this position. We're not going to tolerate it. Houston County City Councilwoman Karen Evans Chavez noted that Harshbarger neither clarified or apologized for her very disrespectful, very offensive comments. The East Tennessee Congresswoman authored several posts published on X on Tuesday, but none addressed the controversy. It's just a travesty, Chavez said. Harshbarger, interviewed by conservative Christian podcaster Boone Crawford, said she wanted to grab some of the placards held by Democrats, which features pithy statements like Musk steals and save Medicare. She said she didn't because Al Green was over here with his cane, and I'm like, gosh dang it, boy, cut that out. He does not need that cane. I'm gonna clip this in later. This is the tweet that Hamat Mehta put up. At the end of an interview, GOP Representative Diana Harshbarger said Rep. Al Green, who shook his cane at Trump during the State of the Union, is faking it and that it may hold a gun inside. And then it shows her. Boy, put that cane. He does not need that cane. That cane is a prop. I swear it's not real. Missouri City Councilwoman Jeffrey Boney, a Green constituent, demanded a censure of Harshbarger and also of Boebert, just as the congressman was unfairly censured following his Trump protest. These things matter, and in 2025, we will not remain silent, Boney said. Missouri City Councilman Jeffrey Boney, a Green constituent, he was also... Anyway, that's it. Thank you for listening. I think this is a very important story, and I didn't want to gloss over it, even though my collarbone is broken.